They're all gooey in one way or another. Yes, the word gooey might sound funny, but it's packed with flavor, texture, and even emotion. Let's melt into the meaning of this word. Gooey means soft, sticky, and often sweet or thick in texture. It can describe actual physical things like food or glue, but it can also be used figuratively to describe emotions or things that feel sentimental or overly affectionate. The brownie was warm, rich, and gooey in the middle, the kind that sticks to your fork and makes you smile with every bite. This is the classic use of gooey, sweet, sticky, and irresistible. When he pulled a slice of pizza from the box, gooey strands of cheese stretched between the slices. That stretchy, sticky cheese. That's the definition of gooey goodness. The students mixed two liquids in a beaker, and it turned into a thick, gooey slime. Here, gooey describes a sticky, semi-solid texture, often used in labs or fun DIY experiments. The love letter was filled with gooey lines like, "You are the sunshine in my rainy world." Figurative use alert. Here, gooey means overly sweet, maybe even a bit too emotional or mushy. He cried during the final scene. It was one of those gooey emotional endings that pull at your heartstrings. Again, we're using gooey in a figurative sense, emotional, warm, and heart-melting. She reached into her bag and pulled out a gooey mess of melted candy. Sometimes gooey is fun. Sometimes it's sticky in the uh-oh way. The glue hadn't dried yet, and everything was stuck together in a gooey lump. In crafts or construction, gooey often refers to substances that haven't hardened, sticky and messy. So whether it's a chocolate cake, a heartfelt moment, melted glue, or an overly romantic message, gooey gives you a vivid, sensory-rich way to describe softness, stickiness, or emotional warmth. Depending on how you're using it, you might also say sticky, syrupy, chewy, mushy, sentimental, sloppy for messier cases. But gooey has a playful, almost childlike tone that makes it perfect for both literal and emotional contexts. The caramel center was deliciously gooey. His gooey text messages made her blush and laugh. I stepped in something gooey. Yuck. That movie ending was so gooey I needed tissues. Gooey may sound like a silly word, but it's full of texture, both physical and emotional. Use it to make your descriptions more vivid, whether you're writing a food review, talking about relationships, or just telling a story that sticks. This has been Christopher Naputo. Keep on building your vocabulary, and as always, thanks for watching.